Good morning, traders. It's the Pup of Wall Street back with another morning review. Let's take a look at SPY. We're all looking at the 65-minute charts from TrendSpider. And you can see we had a gap up here, tested the gap, and then reversed to the upside here on SPY. So 524 looking like a good level of potential support. But then you could see this level of support that turned into resistance here, 530. So 530 to the upside, that's going to be the level to watch today. Potentially see a rejection off that 526, 524, 522 to the downside. We did have a squeeze that fired down. You could see the move that fired off the squeeze, but that's already over and done with. All right, let's take a look at the Qs. And so you can see we're in a nice channel here with support here at the bottom of the channel and at 450. Again, support at the bottom of the channel, resistance at the top here, resistance at the top, and certainly resistance here at 459. So you can see we gapped up over this, tried to hit the top, tried to come up to 461, got rejected, came back. Hammer at resistance, spinning top at resistance, and then push back down. So look at the wick into 459. So level to watch today, 459 to the upside, 461. Level to watch to the downside, 457, with a potential move down to 450. All right, next up is IWM. Definitely weaker than SPY and QQQ. This one had a squeeze fire on the 22nd. You can see the move that it made off the squeeze fire. We came down to the swing low, anchored VWAP, and started to bounce. Right now we're trading under the 21 EMA on the 65-minute. 204.65, that's going to be your support level to the downside. 208.50, that's going to be your resistance level to the upside. But really this 209.41, that's going to be your really tough resistance up here. All right, let's take a look at the DXY. This is your dollar index, and you can see lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Are we coming in for another lower low? That's what we're looking for, 104.076. That would be the level to watch. But regardless, if we see the dollar continuing to fall, the market is the inverse. It should go up. All right, let's take a look at GLD. This is your gold trust. Had a wave C terminating here. We had a nice channel to the upside for most of May. And now, as of the 21st, now we're coming back down. So I noticed an area of potential resistance here for a resistance support flip. So you see the support there. We're finding a little bit of support here. So if we hold this level, 218.23 to the upside, and then we could start to see our march back higher. One thing to note on this is we have a MACD crossover inbound potentially on the 65 that could be potentially bullish. I would also watch for this 5 EMA here, which is in orange, to start to curl back up and then potentially cross over that 21. But usually the MACD is what gives us the first signal. And you could also see a little bit of divergence here on MACD and MACD and RSI relative to price. So we could be seeing a move back to the upside here on GLD. Next up is SLV. This is your silver trader. 29.33 resistance to the upside. It's a 1618 extension to the upside. The 1272 is at 28.17. We lost that on the 22nd into the 23rd. Now, potential for a bear flag here. If we do catch a breakdown, I would like a short under 27.39 to 26.72, and then potentially back down to $26. And last but not least, we have Bitcoin. I don't have the full chart here, but there was resistance back here against 67.4. You could see we dipped below it here, but each time we did move higher. So I did find support here at 68.4, which is what I've been talking about, but now dipped below it, caught at the 67.4 level, and now we're back above 68.4. So Bitcoin kind of trading in a range right here. It showed a little bit of bullish inclination over the weekend, but we just saw this bit of a dump here in the overnight session leading into this morning. What I'd like to see, a move back over 69.4. You could see resistance here, support here, support here. So that's going to be an important level. And then back over 70.3 for a move back to 71.5. All right, that's all for the morning report. If you like these types of reports, make sure you hit that like button down below or a thumbs up. Let me know, and if I continue to see support on these types of videos, I will continue to make them. Take care. Pop Wall Street out.